Thanks very much for the question, Mark. So I'm very much a sort of science and business background. I have a science degree, actually, in biochemistry and physiology for my sins. And I worked firstly in the science field with a business called Procter & Gamble. So very much a sort of business career I did with Procter & Gamble, but in the science field. And I'd always been fascinated by the idea, the concept that ideas had value, that research had value, that brands had value. And then eventually I found myself into via an MBA and various consultancy roles into the intellectual property business about 20 years ago, actually. Nearly 20 years. April 2001, I started with an IP services provider. And mainly working with big companies at the time, but it just dawned on me that there was a dearth of good information for small to medium businesses. It struck me, actually, that IP is not as complex as it's made out to be, and there's a lot of value to be had for small businesses that if only they knew a little bit more about it and weren't daunted by the legalese that's too often used in explaining intellectual property.